Hey, everyone. I'm Umar,
I'm Trevor.
and this is O
T. Graps.
Graps. There we go. We hit it
That was
almost on
almost
cue.
good. That was almost
That was
there. Yeah,
almost,
almost.
almost. It's never gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Um, hey everyone, welcome back to OT Graps, the show with the most nonsense about professional wrestling you will ever see. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, we don't got nothing planned. We just made some the
Yeah, this
title.
is pretty much like
The title,
top of
it's
the
a
head.
complete clickbait. I don't know. Like Vince McMahon, yeah, he got out of power, but that was like 2 weeks ago. We haven't talked about it, but we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, Vince McMahon, you're fired. You're fired from power. Yeah,
You're
that did happen.
fired.
From power. CC in the chat said, "What's up? What's up, Trevor? How you doing?"
I'm all right, man. How you doing over there?
Um, well, we talked before we went on air.
Yeah, of course, of course.
About the trials and tribulations of life and what's going on in the world too. And yeah, like if any of y'all have seen my Twitter timeline, you know exactly what's
Yes.
going on. I what I will say is before we start the show, just because just because I kind of want to just get this out of the way and make sure it's here at the top. Um, like fortunate to be in the position where there's like a bit of a platform here. And I feel like I got a responsibility to use it for good. So, in the chat, I have linked a charity link. It's donating to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund to help get critical aid to the children of Gaza, of whom there have been over 1,000 who have now died, well over 1,000 now since that horrific hospital attack just a few hours ago, who've been killed in airstrikes and bombings. And yep, I really hope that you all, like, tonight, at least go take a look at the information that is on that website, bare minimum. But if you can, and if you are willing to, please click the link in the chat and donate whatever you can, $5, $10, whatever you can. And just make sure that whatever aid is allowed to get to Gaza, because right now it's being blocked off. But whenever aid is allowed to get there, it gets there in mass, and it's able to help as many people as possible, because what's going on right now is nothing short of a tragedy and a failure of humanity. Um, so again, I know that we keep it light, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. If you want to donate, the aid is pinned in the chat. Please consider doing so if you can.
Yeah,
Woo!
if you can, guys, please donate. Like, I don't want to be the first, and I don't want to be the last. So please donate. And it is like he said, is a tragedy. The only thing for me, and I mean, I know others have other things, and that's happened in the world. I mean, 9/11, things like that. But for me, the only thing that hit as hard as this for me was Katrina. I had family there, and that got out, thank God. But so I completely understand what's going on. I completely understand the feeling. So please donate to these families, donate to these children. They need as much help as they can get.
Yep. It's an active war zone over there, and whatever you feel about the politics of the conflict, y'all know I have strong feelings about that. The only thing that matters now, the only thing that matters now is a ceasefire and just stopping the bloodshed, stopping the violence, and just in whatever way, small way we can, starting the healing. And there's a lot of healing to do. It won't be easy, but we got to start with helping these poor innocent people who are being killed and murdered in Gaza. Anyway, thank you for letting me lead off with that, Trevor.
Absolutely.
Pro wrestling. I'm gonna be so honest. I haven't kept up with a lot of it over the past like week, right?
Yeah, I've been busy.
I did see that that Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso lost the tag team belts last night.
Yeah, I saw that. Also saw there was something going on with Ricky Starks and Edge.
Oh, did you the back and forth? That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
So I forgot what Ricky said to Edge, but he said something, and then Edge just comes out, it's like, "Hey, you look." It's like I was like, "I think it's your." What did he say? He's like, "I think it's your so can't jackass." You stole
Yeah,
your.
apparently they went off script completely.
It's like you stole your. It's like you stole your fit from The Rock. Oh, and then Ricky just goes, "Oh, that really threw me over the edge."
It was amazingly stupid. It was
Just like this
absolutely.
podcast. Mm.
But people watch us just like wrestling, so it works.
Hey, look, we got as many people watching this stream right now as were at Dynamite last week. So, um,
Yeah, too too deep.
too soon, too soon. By the way,
Too soon and too deep.
if you're watching, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Put your questions in the chat. Um, Trev, let's talk about Vince though. In all seriousness, I don't know if you heard about what's going on with Vince, but he got booted out of power by Ari Emanuel.
Absolutely. Look, I was so because it was one of those things that of course I didn't believe it at first. Who believes that? Like Vince is one of the few people that has actually put himself in power 16 times when he's stepped out of power. So I didn't really believe it, but I actually read it. Like that's interesting, very very interesting. Like I didn't think. Well, I mean they have more. What's the word I'm looking for? Ownership over the company now, right? Like they can actually do stuff like that.
Who Ari Emanuel in Endeavor?
Yeah, they can
Oh yeah.
actually.
Ari Emanuel is the guy. He makes all of the final decisions. He is the guy. And basically the way the story goes is that Triple H was given full creative control, and that Vince
Right.
McMahon's role in the company has diminished to basically non-existent at this point. And I think like it was PW Insider, I believe, was the one who reported that Triple H had been quote knighted, and then Fightful Select kind of basically co-signed and elaborated on that report as well. So yeah, I mean, it's it's interesting, right? Because I'm of the opinion it's only a matter of time before Vince tries to find his way back. But then but this is also like I have to realize there really isn't a way back for Vince. There
No, I
isn't
mean,
under the current structure of the company.
no, there really isn't because the only I guess inside man he has is really Triple H, isn't it?
The I think like yeah, like the only way I think he'd be able to get back in is if like, Triple H had to take a leave of absence or Triple H left the company or something.
Right,
Like
right, right, right.
and even then it's like there's a reason they don't want Vince around. Like it's not just the creative. It's the fact that he is under federal investigation. Like
Yeah, it has been for a minute now.
yeah, Cornelius saying, "What up, though? What's up, bro?"
What up, though? What's going on there?
CC saying, "What's up?" God Gamer saying, "Yo,
Yo,
yo." Uh, but yeah, Vince, man. You know what? A lot of people have been talking online about this too, bro. Get it? We like some people like AEW, some people like WWE. But man, one thing we can all agree on is Vince McMahon booking professional wrestling in 2023 was not it.
you're being very generous, very very
Look,
generous.
it is hard to
Like
get wrestling fans to agree on that, on anything, but like
booking in
trying to be
2022 was horrendous. Like
okay.
his
Look, if we're being
booking
honest,
is of late has been bad.
20. Look, pick a year. The past like 20 years, it's been horrendous.
True, true.
Outside of 2016, 2016 may have been like the
decent.
best year that WWE's had
Yeah,
booking in a while.
2016 maybe from I want to say maybe 2013, 2016, pretty good.
Look, you know what it is? You know what it is? It is so it's literally Money in the Bank. It's Money in the Bank 2016 to Backlash 2017 when Jinder Mahal won the title. That was a
Right.
great calendar year for WWE. Great
It
year.
was interesting because it was like most wrestling fans, it was unexpected. No one expected Jinder Mahal to win that. No one
Oh
ever
man.
expect. I mean, and I understand. We've talked in nauseam about how it made you feel, and I can only imagine how you felt about it. But like it's and how big it was for people of that that race and Muslim people. But like that was just one of those things. Like you is lightning in a bottle. You never capture that again. You never will.
I do want to clarify. Jinder Mahal was not Muslim, but he was Indian. And
Oh, sorry. I thought he was Muslim. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good. I just don't look. I don't want you to get heat for that later.
Please don't.
This is what I do. I am his HR. Um, we got Cornelius saying his booking has been off since John Cena. Since Cena was nauseating. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
See, it was nauseating, but what,
yeah,
year
it did
five?
get nauseating with Cena, but like eventually it got around to being good.
You know, see,
2016,
I
it
have a
changed
mixed,
that changed John Cena too.
I have a mixed feel. I have mixed feelings about John Cena. I always have.
Mm,
Like,
explain, elaborate.
like so. Here's the thing. I like him. I do, but like, and I think we've talked about this before too. Like, I kind of felt like they tried to treat him kind of like Hulk Hogan after a point, and like it was like prime example. Bret Hart fights Yokozuna, loses, right? And who can step up to save him? Hulk Hogan, right? So Umaga's beating everyone's
Oh no.
ass. Umaga's beating everyone's ass. And who comes in? John Cena. And the only difference about John Cena in that particular fight was the reason he said the word ass in his promo. And he has an edge now. And so he beat Umaga. All these great wrestlers have wrestled Umaga. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, all these guys have wrestled Umaga. Never beat him. John Cena the first guy to beat him.
Hey, first of all, I'll have you know it's pronounced Umanga. All right. First of all. Secondly, why are you doing this to? Why are you doing the Samoans like that, bro? Why you gotta come after the Samoans for like the worst things that happened to them in WWE? Like, let my
I'm
man,
just saying.
let my man Umanga live, bro. Free, yo, R.I.P. Umanga.
I'm just saying. Yokozuna, Hulk Hogan,
We coming,
Umanga,
we coming for
Cena.
you, bro. We coming for you.
Just saying.
Just saying, Hulk Hogan. No. Um,
Now, if it
but-
was Horace Hogan, it's different.
oh, we coming for you then. We definitely coming for you. Horace Hogan. He's got enough on his plate and he doesn't even know what to do. Bow, bow.
You're my brother's brother. You're my brother's son, brother.
Horace. Your dead father. My dead brother.
Oh, Jesus.
Amazing. No, look, the dude gets a bad rap, all right? Hulk Hogan, I'll you know what? No one else wants to say it. I'll say it. Hulk Hogan gets a bad rap because look, he may be racist. He may be misogynist. He may be a Republican. He may be
That's
he may like, hold the worst opinions of all time.
and he couldn't wrestle, and he's so
No,
no
Trevor,
one.
Trevor, let me finish this statement because it's
Oh,
important.
I'm so sorry. You're right. Absolutely. Please.
I'm finished. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing good to say, okay? He is just all of those things. Like he's just terrible.
It just, dude, it makes me laugh how, like, when you look back on wrestling, like, if you grew up in the what 70s, 80s era, you saw like certain wrestlers, right? And your Mount Rushmore will probably look different than people of my age and your age Mount Rushmore. One person that will always be on most people's Mount Rushmore is probably Ric Flair, right? Maybe,
Oh, you know
maybe,
what? This is a good time to revisit this, Trevor. Actually, no, I'll let you finish your sentence, and then we'll revisit it.
maybe, right?
Maybe.
But
Mayhaps.
one
Potential-wise.
person that a lot of people, especially in Maryland and this area, and hell in Louisiana, I don't know why, but they love Hulk Hogan. A lot of my friends in Louisiana love Hogan. I
Look at
don't
all
understand
this.
it.
Look at all that Earl on him. I love that Earl on Hulk Hogan.
Like Hulk Hogan was a lot of people's idol. I wanna eat my vitamins and like say my prayers. That was a
You
Hogan thing, right?
can eat my.
He is quite possibly one of the biggest pieces of shit. and it and I'm not trying to be mean, but like the fact is this: like a lot of our heroes aren't what we think they are. They just aren't.
Look,
They just aren't. And
look.
Hogan was one of them. He just wasn't our hero. One of my heroes. Like the guy, he couldn't wrestle. Yo, I was on a chat, a wrestling group, and they posted Hogan wrestling in Japan, and we've talked about this in nauseam.
You
And I'm
love
like,
talking about Hogan in Japan.
and like, so like, I'm sitting there, and I'm like the dude goes, "Yeah, man, no one gave him credit. Hogan had more than 8 moves. Hogan was a great wrestler.
Hey,
Look, look,
he had
look
9
at this
moves
video.
because he did like a he actually did a submission hold in Japan. Good for him.
He did,
Once,
and
yeah,
he
once.
once, and like, and people talk about the best drop kicks in the business. Let's talk about one of the worst drop kicks in the business. Dude, I have a big head. I know this. That man's melon had him weighing down. He could not do a sufficient drop kick.
I'm mad. No, I'm mad. You just came out of nowhere with the I got a big head and I know it.
I know it, but that man had a huge melon, and every time he tried to do a drop kick, he went this way. So he kicked him in his chin.
My man, the lengths that you're willing to go to like shit on Hulk Hogan are so funny. You humiliated yourself to be like, no, I'm ugly and so is he.
What was that? It was a song the Muppets came up with. I'm ugly, sin. It's perfectly fine, dude. Like I'm okay with it. I have a huge head. I'm fine. Like
Look, I'm not
sometimes
far
you
behind
can't.
you. I'm gonna be bald eventually, and then I'm gonna go to Turkey and make it magically go away.
Oh,
Bro, people are like, "Are you ashamed that you would want to do one of those surgeries to get a hair transplant?" I'm like, "Hell no. I'm doing that. I'm doing it. I'm gonna tell everybody."
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for a certain someone, I would have a hair transplant.
You hear
I
that,
will be
Joey?
honest.
You hear that, Joey? It's your fault.
And but see, here's the thing.
Damn, you
Like
got an
I,
egghead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't look bad bald. That's the thing. That's the only thing.
No, no, because
If I
it's
look,
you. Also,
yeah,
put the
if I
hat
look,
back on.
if I look terrible with a bald head, then I would
No,
wear a
you look
bald
great with a bald head.
head. Like certain people just look terrible. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. You
Oh,
gotta have a
no,
block
no,
head.
no. Well, look, be thankful that you will never see it. Bro, like, do not, like, this is I am not afraid to say it. Like, everyone in my family goes bald at around the age of 30. I still have a few years till then, but look, it's not
But your hairline is still intact. Your
oh,
hairline's still
not
intact.
you see that? Hold up. Look at that.
That's how
Look,
that's how your hair grows, bro. That's how your
no,
hair grows.
no,
You're
I'm
fine.
telling you, look at that. No, this widow's peak. I look like no, the hairline is receding. This widow's peak. I'm looking like Vegeta when I look in the mirror right now. Right? We are like I'm not you. I am the greatest Saiyan warrior. And look at my the mean ass widow's peak the Vegeta had. The mean Vegeta,
He
like,
did though. He had a huge little finger, like right there.
oh,
Wow.
he still pulled Bulma with that though. He still pulled Bulma with that.
I
Gotta
mean,
respect it.
hey, I ain't single.
It's true. It's true. And somehow, full head of hair, he's sexy, good looks, and I am.
We will
My,
fix
my
this.
DMs are not wide open, ladies. Don't worry. No.
We will fix this. We will fix this. We'll find you a
Naughty,
wrestling
naughty, naughty,
nerd.
naughty.
We'll find you a wrestling nerd. We'll find you a woman who loves wrestling
If
and
I if I
Muslim men.
if I end up marrying someone who loves wrestling, that would be the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, dude. If you end up marrying, dating someone and marrying someone with that loves wrestling, you can have a wrestling wedding, and they'll be awesome and nerdy and terrible at the same time.
I like. Here's the thing. I am like so thankful that in my culture you get to have like two like events for your wedding. Um,
So not just the reception and the wedding, like it's something different
it's
than
something
that.
different. So I get basically to have two entrances, whenever my wedding is. Like
Okay,
basically, right? Two events, two receptions, two entrances. One of them is like going to be like this very like I don't know what it's going to be because I have to talk about it.
very,
My
very elegant and
It's going to be a
type.
very look. That is going to be the elegant one, and then the other one I'm coming out to Final Countdown. Look, I may love my future wife, but don't get it twisted. I love Brian Danielson way more.
I'm telling you, when and if I ever get married, I am going to have a championship belt, and
You
I am
know,
and you
I
know how I'm coming down. I'm coming. All you're gonna hear is. Dun, 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 dun. I'm coming to Voodoo Child. I'm coming down.
you would come out to Hulk Hogan's the theme song.
I love the music. I hate him. I can't stand him.
Did
Like
I
it's either
bro? Go ahead.
it's either that or Glorious. Glorious.
I
I
won't give
want to
in. I won't.
say,
Hey,
I
oh,
don't
that
give
might not be
it.
good for a wedding.
No.
I won't give
Exactly.
in until I'm victorious.
Glorious.
Um, um, yeah, no, there's gonna be a conversation. It's gonna be really weird if she doesn't like wrestling.
You like wrestling? No. Well,
Oh, look, this is quite embarrassing, um, you look, look, first date. I know it seems, like a little out there, but WrestleMania, huh? Huh?
eh?
Huh?
Eh?
Eh.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no. That would be hilarious though. Would would you are you like one day, God willing, like if you have kids, right?
Mhm.
Would you ever like want your kids to like get into professional wrestling? Not even as a fan, but like into it, like knowing what you know as a fan.
You know what? Like at one point in my life, I would have told you unequivocally yes. I believe I would have told you yes because I actually wanted to be a professional wrestler. At one point, I mean, I did backyard wrestling. I was just
You're,
stupid.
yes.
Like you did it way smarter than I did. We've gone through this many times. You did it way smarter. You did it on a trampoline. I took chair shots on a fucking mattress.
Look, it is like I did like the definitely did like the bubble wrap version of what you did because
Right.
instead of using like steel or metal chairs, we used like those cookie sheets. We all like because it was like
Now, I've taken a couple cookie cheese to the head too, though.
not even cookie sheets. No, they were no, actually they weren't even cookie sheets. They were like those like aluminum trays, like
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
Okay, I know.
those kind of thick aluminum trays that you keep like, like if you're at a barbecue, like you keep the chicken and all that kind of
Right.
like in there.
Oh, those. Oh. Now, if
Because
they
they
get
bent the
bent up enough,
same,
they
but they
could
were
be sharp.
easier on the noggin.
Yeah, I mean, like if they bent enough, they could be kind of sharp
And
though.
they made a sound. That's all that mattered. They made a sound.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So
No,
like
not
we
not
used
not
those.
not Trevor.
We used to use like it for barbed wire. We would use like like the filter that you put in like your AC in your AC unit.
That's actually very smart.
We would like
That's actually very smart.
we would rip off like the first layer of that and like kind of like it's weird. We spent hours preparing for a show. Like,
I'm pretty
we would
sure he
tie
did.
it
He
up
probably
too, and it
spent
kind of looked like it, you
like
know.
many, like hundreds of dollars trying to do that too. Actually, right?
Well, we luckily one of my friends, his dad or his parents, I should say, had like a stockpile of filters and
Ah,
things that they
gotcha.
were very, very alarmed. Just kind of went away. They never figured it out. So Donnie, Nancy, there you go. Now the secret's
That's
out.
what happened. You figured it. You figured it out.
You figured
Like,
you
dude,
look. You broke the code. You cracked me.
like I went to like a couple, like I stepped in a couple like wrestling schools, watch how they did what they did, and because I was poor, I couldn't go to wrestling school, but I watched the wrestling how they did. Like, and I tried to learn how to take a bump, and I think I did pretty good, decently. But like, dude, we like whacked each other with like cookie sheets. I got punched with a yo-yo once. That was the funniest thing.
Y'all are wild, bro. Y'all did not care. Like, see, this is like the Millionaires
Don't do
Club.
this. Yeah,
You're the
that's
main.
what.
You know
Yeah,
what? You're the main event mafia. I'm the front line. If this was TNA, like
you're much smarter than I am.
all the head trauma, move better, look better, like think better because I still got my brain cells.
Dude, that's part of the reason why I have a bad back to this day.
That's crazy, bro.
I
See,
got
this
hit
is
with a
why
fucking kendo. I got hit with a kendo stick.
this is why I was the general manager, booker, announcer, referee. I told you what I used to do as a referee, right? I would put my
Yeah,
I would wear a mask. I would be like,
El Omero.
no, it was El Refero, actually. Well,
That actually makes
there
me
were a
more
few
sad.
masks actually. There was a clown mask. I was Bozo the ref. There was El Refero, who was like the luchador turned
You're making
referee.
me sadder.
This is look, I didn't book this alone. I just want it to be known. Some of it was good, a lot of it was bad, but some of it, I promise you, was good.
I was
There's like at least three-star matches from OBW.
I was actually pretty good on the mic. Like, remembering back, I was pretty good on the mic. Like, I enjoyed talking.
Look, we say this, but like if we ever went back and watched any of the stuff we did,
Oh,
it
it
was
was
just like,
awful. It was
and you're just like,
it's
God
awful.
damn, who's this
God, he's
loser?
terrible.
Who's this loser announcing? And I was like, oh my God, ladies and
Terrible.
gentlemen, this is crazy. I need to find those
uh,
tapes. I really need to
to
find those
be
tapes.
young and dumb again.
No, no, I'm good. I'm good. The dumbest bump anyone ever took in OBW was someone really, really, really wanted to take a suplex onto the grass.
Ooh, ooh, oh! I just grabbed my back. Oh,
The dumbest bump off the trampoline.
oof, ooh, that's
So
even
here's
worse.
here's what happened. The dumbest bump. So let me grab something here. Say this is the trampoline, right?
Right.
And then yeah, here we go. Props, baby. So this is the trampoline. These are the guys, right, doing the suplex. So they're on the edge. The ground is like down here. So
Right.
he hoists him
Was
up.
your trampoline square or circle?
It was a circle. He look,
Okay.
I look.
No, no, no,
I don't
no.
have
The
any
reason I'm
rounded
asking,
props here. Look,
no, no, no. The reason I'm
I'm
asking is
trying
because
my
I know what
best
a
here.
trampoline look. I know what a trampoline looks like. I'm trying to just
I know.
judge it.
Look,
That's
look.
all.
I know what it is. Anyway, trampoline, suplex. Two guys here on the suplex. They're going to go down. My G trips.
Ooh, ooh.
My G trips. And the suplex turns into like a freaking vertical neck breaker. And the dude falls smack on his neck onto the ground. And I'm immediately like, all right, yo, stop. I'm like, stop this. We are like, we need to call a freaking ambulance. Like, this dude just
Right.
died. And like he just and like I go under to check on him. It's like, bro, you okay? Like, are you? Do you need a doctor? Like, what's going on? Like, and I'm like, stop the match. It's over. 90, stop the match. It's over. I'm like, stop all of this. We are in trouble. We're 12. Like, we're in trouble, guys. Oh, like, and he just goes, nah, I'm good. Just wait. Keep recording. And I go, okay, dumbass. That's dumbass. His head is under. Okay, this part is his head. His head is
Right.
underneath the trampoline. He goes to kick up, and he's
It's
bam,
just
head square in the like face onto the side of the underneath of the trampoline, breaks his nose, and I am like, you thought you were gonna be cool, and then we all well, I didn't get in trouble because my parents never found out until now.
I think the dumbest thing I ever did was went for a frog splash on a on a mattress, and the spot was he grabs the chair and pulls it in front of him, and I did a frog splash. What happened after that? I'm not too clear on.
Oh, concussion.
I hit the frog splash, knocked all the air out of myself first off, and then like look, it was a steel chair, and then like rolled over and like hit my head on the steel chair as well. Well, and then like rolled over. I'm like, and my buddy like they stopped the taping for a minute, and then like they tapping me. You good? I'm like, yeah. Let's
Right.
get back to it. and I coughed, and it wasn't. Liquid came out, and it wasn't a color that we liked. I broke a rib, two ribs actually, and like like not fully, but like scraped my lungs. So I puffed up something red and went to the hospital, whatever. My mom's asking like, what happened? I got jumped.
You know damn well. You know damn well if you said I was wrestling, she would have beat your ass.
Dude, I'd have been punished for like 3 weeks. You know what? I'd have been punished when I was 21.
That's what, bro, I tell you when when you remember my roommate Brian, right?
Yeah, I remember Brian. Yeah.
Yeah. So Brian comes home and he's like, dude, I just got jumped by some middle schoolers. And the first thing that like I say is like,
Poor guy.
no, I just go, like 12 years. And he was like, yes, I got jumped by some prepubescent 12-year-olds. um, shout out
Oh
to you,
man.
Brian.
What's going on, Brian?
Brah. Guys, hit that like button. Again, pinned link is a donation link for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund to help get critical aid and humanitarian resources to Gaza whenever the blockade hopefully ends. A lot of bad stuff going on there. Please consider donating if you can. Trev, what else do we want to talk about? Oh, I made up something that I think might be a good thing. Oh, here
Okay.
you go. CC in the chat. Only time I ever got jumped, or sorry, only time I got jumped and lost was by some puppies.
Yeah,
Damn.
she got jumped by puppies. That's terrible.
Best loss ever, she says.
That's right.
Trevor's like, I got jumped.
So what's really funny about that? Like 2 years later, 2 years after that, I actually did get jumped.
And you told and then you told your mom, like, yo, mom, I was wrestling.
Oh, dude, she found out I boxed and I wrestled, and she found out those two things, and yeah, I didn't have a car until I was 22, but
I don't know about you, but neither did I. Um, so much. We are divulging a lot of information on this podcast. Guys, hit that like
yeah.
button, all that jazz. Trev, one question I had for you. This is a hot button debate on the internet these days.
Okay.
Who is the best heel in professional wrestling today?
Today?
AEW, WWE, wherever you want to.
Oh,
Who is the best heel in
oh.
pro wrestling today?
You know what? A couple months ago, I probably would have said MJF. I probably would have said MJF, but with the fact that he's like a tweener, as we call him, I feel like he's a tweener. Um, I mean, of course, Roman Reigns comes up, but you know who I want to really say, and I feel like he is starting to embody a heel. Beside, it's two of them. For me, it's two of them. One, I love what Jimmy Uso is doing. I love what he's doing.
He's ridiculous.
I
He's so
absolutely love
ridiculous.
what I love what the man is doing. I think his heel work is amazing. And another dude we've talked about him in a while, Dominic Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom. Ooh, you giving Dirty Dom a shout out. Yeah, Dirty Dom's doing good.
He's doing a lot. And I don't get me wrong, and I still love Steiner's kid. His heel work is good too.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
His heel work as well
Did you
is really
just
good too. But
did you just see was it me or there was a
wow,
big thumbs up that showed up on the screen just now?
yeah, you saw that too.
Hey, yo, where'd that come from? I don't think that came from me. That came from your side. Because I saw it on the Zoom thing too.
Did I do it? No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. Ignore it. I'm sorry. I got really I was like, where the hell? Because
No,
I saw it
I
once
saw it
before.
too. I was very confused by it.
And I was like, what is that? And then I thought maybe it was like, like, the YouTube integration or whatever. But
That's
then
what I thought too.
I was like, I see it on Zoom, and Zoom isn't connected to YouTube. So I'm just like, what the heck? I'm like, Snoop Dogg, what is these animals?
Yeah, I was confused by it too.
Dude,
So,
one of these days, you and I got to get together and watch What Is These Animals.
did you ever watch the narration where he was narrating the lizard running from the snakes?
Maybe. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. The lizard. No, I saw the one where he's like, "Oh damn, that's an alligator. Oh no,
Oh.
it's a mongoose. Run, little mongoose, run!" And he's like, "Oh no, he got the crew with him." Like he's like,
I've seen
"Damn,
those
that
too.
alligator got punked out by mongooses. That's crazy." That was
There was
crazy, bro.
one
That was crazy.
that was like I said, it was like I forget what kind of lizard it was, but he was running on the sand or whatever, and these snakes started jumping at him, and Snoop Dogg was narrating. I won't say everything he said. He's like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here, dog. Oh, that's a." He's like, "Oh, they got me. They got me. Oh, I'm out here." No, it was hilarious, bro. Like
Can
I'll be honest with you. Just give me a boxing match with Snoop Dogg commentating. I'm done. I'm fine with it.
that may have been the single. I want Snoop Dogg and Mike Tyson on Tony Khan. Tony Khan, look
At
at
the
me.
same time, please.
Look at me. Look, I know you haven't liked everything that I've said about you over the past life. There's one thing you gotta give me here. One night only. Snoop Dogg, Mike Tyson, JR. Book it. I want that
Bruh,
announced team. That would be the funniest shit all time.
dude. Oh my god. I'm still laughing at the fact
Hell, and you know
that
what?
your
Sorry,
boy.
sorry. One last thing. You know what? You know who? Throw in a fourth member. Throw in a fourth member. Give me Nigel McGuinness too. I want that. I want that
Ooh,
crap.
I
I
love
want
Nigel.
all of that.
First off, first and foremost, I love Nigel. Nigel was my
We all
favorite
do.
wrestler
I
ROH.
love every one of those
And,
people as
and he's a
commentators.
great commentator as well. But dude, like the funniest thing to me was Mike Tyson commentating, and your boy got mad at him because
Jazz, right? Oh no, Excalibur. Excalibur got mad at him.
Excalibur,
Yeah, yeah,
Excalibur,
yeah.
you can hear the Excalibur's voice. He was not
Oh,
happy
okay, my
because
God.
he just
Thank you. Oh, Oshigoroshi, that's crazy.
that's crazy. So man, when he hits this, you know it's over.
Oh, Shibata, he's a great wrestler. I remember I watched him in the Tokyo Dome. I was like, what the hell,
Yo,
Mike Tyson? It's a Shibata
I
mark.
was I was really like a little excited and surprised that he knew anything about wrestling.
Exactly. I was surprised he knew anything about Orange Cassidy, let alone Katsuyori
Right.
Shibata, who had never wrestled on American television prior to that.
Like, dude, like, I know you're Mike Tyson, but good lord. Like, sheesh.
By the way, man, see, I will say, like, I one of the other things that I didn't get to talk about was like, like seeing Shibata at that press conference. That was really cool. That
I
was
bet it
really
was.
cool.
Yeah, I bet it
Shibata is
was.
a cool like Orange Cassidy was cool too. Like you know what I'm saying, but like seeing Katsuyori Shibata in person, he is like the coolest dude in the room. Like at any,
I've heard he was. I mean,
he's
it
so
just
cool.
his demeanor on TV. It looks like he's, cool.
Like you know that has to be the coolest locker room like ever. Like Jeff Hardy, Edge, Tatsuyori Shibata, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, like those are just as 5 random and just, like some of the coolest people in the history of pro wrestling. Just like cool. Like you're
Absolutely.
like I can say that I can say that what's like the main attribute of all these guys. They're just cool. Like I don't know how
Right.
else to explain. They're just cool. I mean, obviously they're all great wrestlers too, but they're just all cool too. Like
Did you get a chance to when you were doing the press? Did you get a chance to talk to Moxley?
no, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Okay.
Mox wasn't there. I mean, the only people I got a chance to, because the only interaction we had was like asking questions. So like the
Right.
only
Right. Right. Right.
people I got to ask questions to was MJF and Christian Cage, who scared the who
Daylights out of
scared
you.
me because I was like, no, because like here's the thing, I was like, 'cause I said my name and then like Real Take Wrestling, and he just goes, sorry,
What?
what? I was like, and I was like, wait, what did I? And then I thought about it for a second. I was like, what did I say to him? Did I say something wrong? I didn't say something wrong. Me. Yeah, yeah, me. Me.
He
Sorry, but
doesn't know
me.
us yet. He doesn't know us yet. Sorry.
He I don't think he cares. But
Nope.
no, Shibata is a cool mamma jamma. Um,
Like meeting Moxley, like because like I said, I've met
I never met
Moxley
him.
in our. You know, Mox. Mox is fun.
The
Mox
only
is a good,
here I
good
haven't
guy.
met a lot of pro wrestlers. Like I don't even count the press conference as meeting because like that's just
Right.
like, but like the only pro wrestlers that I've met big time I should say pro wrestlers I've met are like I met Brian Danielson like back way long ago back when he was like just starting in WWE. He was doing like a sign at, like, a bookstore or something, I don't know, but I was like, "Oh, this is Brian, I wanna go. I need to go see Brian, daddy." Like,
Papa, Papa.
"Father, father, please. I would like to go see the American Dragon." Um, yeah, it
That's
was
funny.
him, I met Arn Anderson once, like, at WrestleCon. I met
That's
a few
interesting.
people at WrestleCon. The Iron Sheik, who was incredulous at the dude before me because he said Hulk Hogan was the best wrestler of all time. And he was just like, "You mother, get the fudge out of here!" Like, no, I don't want to see your dumb face again, you jabroni.
I
Yeah, he said some stuff I cannot say.
of course, of course. I
Yeah.
tell this story. I've told this story a few times. after unfortunate passing of Shiki Baby. Um, I went to I for, it was an indie promotion. It was an indie match, um, indie event, but like there were legends there. Mick Foley was there. Sting was there. A couple other guys, but
It was
I heard
Impact.
Sheik was there.
Impact in 2007.
Probably it sounds like it,
That's what it sounds like.
but but Sheik was there, and they were just signing autographs. They weren't wrestling, but they were signing autographs. And I didn't realize Sheik was there, and I wanted once I found out, I was like, "Yo, gotta get the Sheik," and and so I get there, and when I get to his table, he's actually packing up, he's leaving. I was like, "Oh," and my buddy goes, says, "Oh, is he leaving?" He looks, he goes, "You're late, you're late. You will never get Cheeky Baby's autograph, but I give you a hug."
Very nice, I guess.
And he busts out laughing or whatever, and he gives us a hug or whatever, and he talks to us for a minute, and he is like that brief second, like because honestly, he only asks like, "How old are you? How long have you been watching wrestling? Whatever, nothing, you know."
You see me put Bob Backlund in the camel clutch, world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, March 1st, 1983. They scream, Shiki, why you do this, baby? I say, you jabroni,
Brody,
America. Boy. I
he
don't look.
literally
That's what like every Sheik
he, he
promo.
he he literally called the people, his PR people, jabronis. Like he literally says, "It's time to go. I'm hungry. You jabronis. We should have had lunch hours ago."
So funny.
But no, that was my brief interaction with him, and it was great. It was definitely great. He was who he said we are. He was. There we go. I think that's
Oh.
English. Anyway.
They were the Bears are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Um,
Yes.
I will say this: the best heel in professional wrestling right now
Back backward, yeah.
has to be the best. I will say best. Best is Roman Reigns, even though he's not on TV, or he was, I guess, on
Right.
Friday. But Roman Reigns. My favorite though is Christian Cage. He is
You know,
he
yeah.
he
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just next level in his him and like Swerve. I love Swerve being like this like he's like this final. He went from being like, haha, I'm Swerve to being like, I'm Swerve. Like I'm that
Like
guy, you know?
I feel like Christian Cage is the final boss of a video game.
He
Like
is. He is a silly, maniacal, but evil as hell Bond villain.
right. He really is. Like I do enjoy him though. I do enjoy him as a villain.
Is this the
Like
best
I
run of
think
his
that works
career?
well. You know what? I might say yes. I might say it. As good as his run in Impact was, this honestly might be the best I've seen him.
The run and impact, I think, resonates with a lot of fans because that was like the realization of what we all thought Christian could be, you know? Like we all
Right,
knew that he always had it in him, but like when he got to impact, he was like allowed to be that guy.
right,
And
right. Absolutely.
look, people hate me for this, right? People don't agree with this opinion. All I will say is when you take WWE out of it, right? Or when you
Right.
take his WWE career out of it, because that was scripted promos, booking, all that stuff. Who's a better promo? Edge or Christian?
And Christian, absolutely.
Christian. Who's a better
Christian, absolutely.
who's a better wrestler in the ring?
Christian,
Christian. Who's better at getting heel heat?
Christian,
It's just, look, who's funnier? Christian. I'm
Christian.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, but
yeah,
like,
Christian. Yeah,
but Christian Cage, again, is
he's
like,
hilarious.
hey Darby, Darby, who who's your little friend over there? Oh, what's his name? Nick? "Oh, hey, Nick, I know you. You're Buddy Wayne's son, right?" I like the way he built that up. What
Dude, that
he was
was
just
awesome.
he's just like, it's like, "I'm sorry that Jungle Boy's father died before he could see me whoop his ass." I was like, "Oh,
Yo,
that's so
I
foul."
was like, yo,
So foul,
like,
so foul.
gosh, darn it.
But yeah,
Jeez.
Christian he's the best right now. He's my favorite, I should say.
Christian is by far great. Like I said, I enjoy watching Dominic Mysterio just because he's
"Mommy,
goofy.
mommy,
He's mommy,
mommy, bail
mommy,
me out, mommy." Mommy's
like
got eyes for Jay. Cody
I
was
just,
right. Cody was right. Mommy's got eyes for Jay, and she's also got a little buddy too. Buddy.
I said he did
"Oh, I'm
that.
gonna it's like, he's the next big thing. He's a monster. He's a killer. What's his name? Buddy.
Buddy.
Buddy."
So, question: What? Since we're just jumping all over the place
Yeah,
here,
yep.
how do you feel what they're starting to do or about to do, or how they went about it with Roman Reigns and LA Knight?
The fact that it's happening is a thumbs up. Um, I thought it would be better, but maybe that was just me building it up in my head.
Same, same. I I
It's
feel
still
like
early though. It is still early. We got a long
it's still
time until
really early.
Survivor Series.
It's still really early, and it was one of those things where I feel like when if and I say the if like very half heartedly, but if LA Knight won the title from Rome, right? I feel like it would be one of those things where it was because of John Cena because like it was
So whoever beats Roman can the only person, right, who can beat Roman with help is Sami Zayn. Like that is
right,
the because
right,
friendship. That is it.
right.
The person who beats Roman outside of Sami Zayn has to be beating him by himself.
Now, do you think if Jay or Jimmy beat Roman, do you think they had to beat it by
Jimmy is
himself?
not beating
Or
Roman. Jimmy, no.
well,
Jimmy's
I,
I'm so, look.
I, I know what you mean, but I'm just asking the question.
Paul Heyman look
Jimmy's
at him
not
like
doing it.
that
Jimmy's
is
not doing it.
not
No,
happening, my guy.
Jimmy's not doing it. Jay is so much over, but Jimmy's not doing it.
Hey
But
yo, can we sorry, I know again we're jumping around here, but I just thought of something that kind of enrages me. It's been a few months since SummerSlam. Can we talk about that Jimmy Uso heel turn on Jay?
have we honestly talked? I don't think we talked about that.
We did one of those things where we were like, it doesn't look great, but we're gonna give it time. Trevor, we've given it some time.
And it
Did that
still
shit
doesn't
make
look great,
sense?
dude. He cost them the tag titles on Monday. Like
It doesn't make sense.
it doesn't. It now is he on Raw now since they took
Man, I
since they took Kevin
guess.
Owens?
I get no, I thought that was the Jey Uso trade though. I thought
So
Jimmy
it,
invaded.
it probably was.
I'm
I
so
don't. I
confused, bro.
don't.
I don't know. I don't know. Look at me.
I don't know.
Jay
It
should have
just doesn't
won.
make any
Jay
sense.
should have beat Roman. I'm sorry. Jay should have beat Roman. Y'all can be mad.
Exactly. End it there.
Jay should
Like
have beat
end it
Roman.
there.
There was no
Now
reason
you
for that.
make Jay look like a joke. You make Jay look like a joke,
Right,
and
everyone though. You
that's
made
what.
Jimmy look like a joke. He's just like, I turned on my brother because family. Oos. And that's it. I don't got
Oof.
no other reason. Like what the hell? Some that was some old.
This is your twin brother. Your twin brother.
This
And you
is
turn
like
on your twin brother for your cousin.
it's shades of you remember that terrible story, that terrible feud between Brie and Nikki Bella, where
Oh, it was
Nikki
awful.
for no reason grabs Brie and says, "I wish you died in the womb." What the
Because I want to be popular.
I
No,
want
wait,
to
that's
be the
not what it
longest reigning Divas champion of all time because AJ Lee left and we have to make CM Punk look bad.
He does that by himself. Thank you.
You think you know him. Um, I still love that.
That was still great, by the way. Yeah, that was still great.
What?
But no, dude, that just didn't
My
make any sense.
impression of
Like,
Beth Phoenix or the actual like Sting
no, the actual thing
like
that she
thing.
said, your impression was still horrible, but
You think you know him?
and you should be okay with that being horrible.
No, no. I look.
Well,
I look. As you know, with my impressions, I try to perfect this craft.
you're a perfectionist. I understand, yes, but I don't think sound like a woman
I
is
gotta
something you
hold up.
want to
Hold up.
do.
I'm gonna exercise the spirit of Betha Phoenix into my body,
Betha,
as Santino Morello would say.
Betha Phoenix. I hope Glamazon comes and like slams you.
What?
Hope the Glamazon comes and slams you.
Oh, it'd be right through that table, and I'd be dead. She's way stronger than I will ever be. Um, yeah, no, she'd kill me. Um, you think you know him? That was a good one. That was a
That
good
was
one.
a good one.
That was a
That,
good one.
I'm afraid, but that was a good one.
Better than my Vince. Austin, you stole my egg, but it's okay.
Actually, your Vince has gotten
But that's what he
worse
sounds
because
like now. That's what he sounds.
no,
He
it is.
grunts.
It is. Yeah, he does. Kind of
Stay.
grunts a little bit.
Yes, sweetie. I'm gonna make you champion, Austin. You're fired.
Wait, was that Stitch?
Was that what?
Was that Stitch?
A little bit, yeah. Vince in 2023 kind of sounds like Stitch. Hannah means family. Family means nobody gets left
that
behind.
that that's pretty good.
There he
That's
is.
good.
It's look. I grew up on early 2000s television. That was my jam. Uh,
Of course, of
look,
course.
name a show. Name a show.
We're doing this now. Okay,
Yeah, sure. Why not? Name a show.
early 2000s. Sheesh, I'm trying to remember. Um, uh, my mind is
Or a
foggy
show. I don't know.
because I'm old. SpongeBob SquarePants. That's a tough one, though. That's a tough one. That's not fair. That was not fair.
Hey, Patrick, let's go jellyfishing.
That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. But it especially since your voice doesn't really go that high. That's actually not
Yeah.
bad. That's not bad. Well, you already do Mojo Jojo. That's funny.
Hi, Mojo. Refuse to let the Powerpuff Girls take over the city. I shall be the one, Mojo, to take over the city. But
I
first, I
mean,
shall eat my hearty breakfast of eggs. Wait, I have
I used
no
to love that
eggs?
show.
It's a great show.
People
Liam's
love
in
it
the chat. So Liam saying, "We doing Toon Talk? Toon Talk. Name a show,
too.
Liam. We're doing impressions because this is that point of the show where we
Yeah,
don't
it is. It's a part of the show where we don't really care anymore.
butter toast."
Butter toast.
Omar, show me some Johnny
I
Bravo.
am grounded, Eddie.
Here. I will show you some Johnny Bravo. I will show you some Johnny Bravo.
Johnny
Hey there,
Bravo.
hey there,
Johnny
Foxy Mama.
Bravo.
Oh, canceled.
Bam!
That's Johnny Bravo in 2023. Hey there, Foxy. Canceled.
One of my favorite things from Johnny Bravo was I can bring home the bacon. I can even cook. I'll, I'll guarantee you I catch a gorilla fast you can make a peanut butter banana sandwich and deep fry that bad boy. That was
Why does that man sound? Nah, I'm not saying that. Um,
that was my favorite thing from Johnny Bravo.
oh my god,
Oh man,
it's Johnny Bravo's one. Hey there, baby. I'm pretty. You're pretty. Want to go home and stare at each other?
I remember that episode actually. Do you remember way back when the rumor was The Rock was supposed to be Johnny Bravo in a movie, a live
He
action
was
movie?
Johnny Bravo for Halloween one year. You that turtleneck,
You know, he was. Yeah, yeah,
jean
yeah, yeah. He
combo,
was.
yeah. Liam in the chat
But
is
he's
asked
supposed to.
is Liam in the chat is
Sorry,
requesting Trevor that you do a Mr. Krabs.
I, I don't do Mr. Krabs.
Uh,
Don't
it,
do
it's
Mr.
it's really easy. It's really
Really. Like
close
I
your
don't.
right eye. No, close your right eye. Close your right eye. Talk like I'm serious. Just do it.
I'm trying to remember how he talks.
Unhand
I
the
don't really
money.
watch the
Oh,
show.
hold on, wait. Unhand the money or the arm comes off.
Um, I
Oh, that
don't
was
remember.
good. That was really good. That you do the laugh pretty good. That was really good.
Like I can do laughs pretty well. I used to be able to do Krusty Clown's laugh pretty well.
Hey
um,
kids. Hey
hey
kids.
kid.
Um,
Um,
Rusty needs a
I used to
smoke
be able
break.
to do the. I used to be able to do Pennywise pretty well.
Oh, we all float down here, Charlie. Oh, float. We all float.
The dancing clown.
I want you to play with me. Please don't leave me alone. We all float down here.
You'll float too. Um, no, I like him. I also used to do Scooby Doo when I was a kid. Uh, Shaggy, it's the um,
I'm not doing Rolf. I'm not doing Rolf. That's not happening. I'm sorry.
oh my boy,
Um,
the
no,
the
I'm not doing
tenacious
that.
Scooby
I'm
Doo.
not doing that, Fed boy. I'm not doing that. Um, y- Liam says he wants us to act out a scene between Popeye and Olive. Do you want to
No,
be Popeye or Olive?
I want to be neither.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I grow big and finish because I eat me spinach. I'm
Oh,
Popeye the
Popeye. Okay, anyway.
Sailor Man. Oh, dude, oh my god, that destroyed my throat.
Dude, Popeye will destroy your. Yeah, it
How
will.
did who did that man's voice?
A couple of different people. Robert Williams did them. And Robert Williams was a man of different voices, of course. But
Jack
yeah,
Mercer. How did you do
yeah,
that?
he did. He did a lot of. Jack Mercer did a lot of different voices too.
This man
Actually,
voiced Popeye from 1935 until 1983.
yep.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got to talk about?
You got
Um,
anything else to talk about? Let's see.
let's here. Let me. I'll look up some stuff on X.com.
X, X, X.
Oh, this is actually interesting. Um, excuse me. So
Don't burp.
Fightful Select reported, Sean Ross Sapp, I should say, reported that um, you remember when Tony Khan was mad at WWE about tampering, and he kind of like went off a little bit on the press conferences about it, and then later on um or it was reported that he served WWE a cease and desist.
Yeah,
So it was revealed who those talent were.
really
So number one, I think that one of them was William Regal,
interesting.
who eventually did go back to WWE after Tony Khan allowed him to. And then the other one, who actually was the one who reported this to AEW officials, was Swerve Strickland,
Huh.
because according to Sean Ross Sapp, they wanted him back, Trevor, after he signed a multi-year contract with AEW. They wanted him back for a Hit Row reunion. Hit Row, hit no. He said
Interesting.
hit no.
I'm making money over here. Y'all can come over here if you want.
But hey, I look. Give me. I'll take some top dollar. All right, I'll take top dollar. He can
Top
commentate
dollar.
ROH Dark. Not
Holla, holla.
ROH,
Top dollar.
not Ring of Honor TV. ROH Dark. The dark show for
That's
ROH.
that's
Think about what
terrible.
that means, Trevor.
Yeah, I know exactly what that means. You terrible human.
The
That's like
B
saying
show.
someone has a face for radio.
Well, he does. I mean, it could be worse. Matt Cardona doesn't even have a Matt Cardona doesn't even have a bone for wrestling. Um, they wanted him back for Hit Row. Yeah, they did.
The required hate that you have for Matt Cardona is absolutely astonishing.
Because he's like all he ever does is like, I'm the greatest. You won the GCW belt, you little mark. Like, what are you
He's
talking
won like
about?
6 belts.
Dude, Impact. I'm the Impact Digital Champion. I was the Impact Digital Champion at one point. You could
he actually won a belt recently over the weekend. Actually,
what the MLW belt?
no,
What?
I think
What
it
do you
was
win? What do you win? What do you win? You can't even name the belt. You can't even name the belt. If you can't
because
name the
I
belt,
forgot
it
exactly
ain't
what
worth the belt.
I
It
was
ain't
going to
a
bring it
belt
up.
worth
I was
winning.
actually going to bring it up, and I forgot. He was in Australia actually. I think
Oh,
it was Australia.
yes,
Was it Australia?
the
I think
historic
it was Australia.
the
I think it was.
historic Australian professional wrestling scene. Matt Cardona going where no professional wrestler has ever gone. Man, look, all I will say is this. I don't know where Zack Ryder went, but I wanted to come back and whoop Matt Cardona's ass.
You know how many times he's teased that, and he's literally trying to figure out how to do that.
It would be
That would
really
be
funny if that
amazing.
happened.
That would be amazing.
Liam says, "Don't
That
you effing utter a negative word to Matt Cardona, you nefarious little man. You leave Mr. Woo 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 alone. Hey, hey, hey. First of all, language. Secondly,
Sir,
English. Thirdly, um,
Liam was very upset.
I
Very
have
upset.
nothing against Mr. Woo Woo Woo. I have something against Matt Cardona, Mr. Suck Suck Suck. Um, so
Yeah, he's a fan of Long Island Z and not Matt Cardona.
the greatest professional wrestler of all time outside of Bryan Danielson, objectively. Um, but yeah, no, Matt Cardona's trash. Like, I don't know what else to say. Zack Ryder though, that kid's got a he look, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Zack Ryder can make a comeback.
I
Matt
don't know
Cardona
why I
though,
talk to
yeah. Anyway, if you see this, Matt,
We'd love to have you on.
I mean, look, if he pays us enough, I will.
I think it'd probably be the other way around, but
You're funny. I ain't paying for this, man. Come on. He can pay. He's gonna have to pay me to come on. What you mean? What you mean? You think this gonna free? Free? Bro,
the,
bro. So he can
the
shill.
day
So this man
the
can shill
day
his
Matt Cardona
podcast and be like,
pays you
yeah,
to come on
listen to
your
my
show,
podcast. I talk about action figures. Woo woo woo. Boo boo
the
boo,
day Matt
boy.
Cardona pays us to come on this show is the day that I grow hair.
$70 per hour, Matt. $70 per hour. You want to do it? You want to do it? You want to pay us $70 an hour? Make it happen. Liam says, I'll pay Cardona to come on here and bury me. Do it. Do it. I want it to happen. Like, here's the thing. If Matt Cardona ever does a show with us, bro, you know damn well I'm
That'd
bringing
be
all
so
the
great.
smoke. So,
That'd be so great, though.
Matt, you won the, the very prestigious digital media. Not not even like the Twitter, like the YouTube, the digital media Impact Wrestling Championship.
Did he
Okay.
finally wrestle? Liam might know. Did he finally wrestle his match with Will Ospreay? They were supposed to do.
Oh, that's another thing. I don't know about that, but another thing that I did watch over the weekend. Oh, you all flipped sideways. Oh, you fixed now.
Sorry about
One
that.
one thing I did watch over the weekend. I don't know if you had a chance to see it yet. Will Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Ooh, yes, I got a chance to watch it. Really? Ah, yes. You have to.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, bro,
Chef's kiss. Chef's
bro.
kiss.
When I tell you, I'm tearing up just thinking about
It's
it. It was
such a
such a
great.
good match. It was exactly what I wanted.
Oh, of course, dude. I've. I will be honest with you, and this is gonna sound like a mark, and I don't really care. I have not seen a Will Ospreay match or a Zack Saber Jr. match that I didn't like. Thanks, Liam. By the way,
I mean, if Will Ospreay versus Matt Cardona ever happens, that answer will change.
it's supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen
And that
because they
and
had an issue
and
with
the answer
payment.
will change because Matt Cardona, just like this, trash.
I believe it's going to be a great match. I
Um, but yeah,
do.
Zack Sabre Jr. Like those two were flying around the ring, and at the end, Zack Sabre Jr. and Will Ospreay go to Will Ospreay puts out his hand in respect, and Sabre just gives him a kiss. I was like all right on the face. I was like, oh,
Right.
that's very
Oh,
nice. That's very
no, so cute.
nice. Look how
So
nice
cute.
they are. They're playing funny together. That's so good.
So cute. Oh man.
Um, we got Liam in the chat saying, as Christian Cage once said, "Who are you? What is your name again?" He didn't say that. All right, he just said, "What?"
What?
This man gaslit the shit out of me in that press conference. I'm still mad about it.
That's still funny. What?
And then he was
Oh
like,
man.
"Okay," and he was like, "Okay." It's like, "Oh, screw you, bro." Anyway, Trevor, what are you watching these days? What are you doing?
Oh man. A lot of stuff I won't say. But
Wow, wow,
so
wow.
no, I've been watching a lot of horror movies. October's my horror movie month. That's when I watch my horror movies. Um,
Bro, you want to know something sad?
what?
I've been so busy this month. I forgot Halloween's coming up. I haven't seen a
I,
damn Halloween. No Halloween vibe has been intaked. No.
so funny thing. You're a horror movie fan as well. This might be funny to you. What is your favorite Friday the 13th movie, if you have one?
Oh God. Well, probably. I mean, I have a soft spot in my heart for Freddy versus Jason.
Oh yeah, of course. Just for
That is
nostalgia.
just it is the perfect for me. It's the perfect combination of camp, like campy comedy,
Oh yeah,
and and
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
yeah, that psycho killer horror. And again, I like bad horror movies. Like I love to
Me
laugh at
too.
them. So I also loved like Jason Goes to Hell.
That was awful, but
It
it was
was
good at the
terrible.
same time.
Dog shit movie.
Actually,
Um,
my favorite one is pretty bad too.
what's your favorite one?
So my
You say
favorite.
Jason X.
No, I can't say Jason X. I like the kills in Jason X, but the movie is horrible. Um, so like, if it might be two, but like my all time favorite is probably. So I do like Jason. I do like the Friday the 13th 3, which is the one where he nails the kid to the wall and he rips him off. That was a pretty interesting kill that made the movie for me. But my all time favorite one. So I wore a Friday the 13th hoodie, right? Don't ask me where I found it because I don't exactly remember. But it has my all time favorite movie on it. It's Jason Takes Manhattan.
You are funny, sir. You are really funny because I didn't even think Jason. That movie was bad.
It was terrible.
That wasn't
And
even funny bad. It was just bad.
to prove what I'm saying, it is.
You're funny. You are so funny.
It's Jason Takes Manhattan. It's absolutely hilarious. It's
Um,
awful. It's so bad. It's but it's better than Jason X though, which doesn't take
I mean,
much.
we all agree that Jason X kind of sucks. But
No, I didn't say it was a good movie. It's an awful movie.
but Jason
Jason
Goes to
McMahon
Hell.
is terrible.
Look, Jason Goes to Hell set up the greatest, the greatest installment of Friday the 13th, Freddy versus Jason.
It definitely did. Yep, because he
We still
grabs
got
his
time.
mask.
We still
Man.
got time. They can do another one. We could do another one.
I mean, Robert Englund wants to do another Freddy movie. He does. He said it vocally. He has said it in press conference. He said it as long as he is physically able. He wants to do another one. And what's his name? Jason. Can't think of his name right now. The guy that plays Jason. He has said he wants to do another one too.
Let's go, baby. We got one more. Oh, this is Ric Flair's last match. I want to see these old geezers like,
But they've been talking about Freddy versus Jason versus Michael Myers.
Liam says Scream's my favorite horror movie, if you consider it horror. I do. I thought
I do.
Scream
I do.
Scream was so good that it like reinvented the genre for a few years, like it like acknowledging those horror tropes. Like it had never been done in like that intelligent of a way before.
I
Um
hated Scream at first when I first saw it, but then I went back and rewatched it, and I'm like, yo, I was so critical about this movie. This movie is really fun, really
now
good. It's really
now
good.
now Scream 5. We didn't
Trash,
need that. We did not need that.
trash,
Um
trash. As they say in Spanish, basura,
Basura.
basura.
As they say at St. Anne's, Jerry. Um I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro.
Bro, bro. Trevor,
uh,
Trevor, bro.
yikes.
Trevor, Trevor.
I'm sorry. You guys don't have no idea why we're laughing. I'm
And you're
so
never
sorry.
gonna find out. You're
I'm
never gonna
so
know.
sorry. Oh, Sheebus.
Bro. Trevor, bro. I'm here, bro.
What are you watching, fool?
Obviously not enough impeccable comedy. Um, what am I
Oh,
watching?
you wanna watch a terrible horror movie? Slaughterhouse.
I haven't seen it.
It's awful, but it's great. It's a horror movie with a sloth.
Let's see. We got Liam saying my Scream rankings 2 over 3 over 1, 6 over 5. Oh, we look. You gotta. So okay,
Uh,
here's how it goes. It goes for me at least. You know, you know what? You know how it goes, Trevor? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. That's how it goes for me.
yeah,
I
one
hated
was
I
the best,
hated
but
those
I'm
last
sorry.
few movies. And
What
not
the six,
having
six, four, six, and five, 4, 5, and 6?
look, it's like the new Star Wars trilogy. We did not need it. And it was kind of bad. I hated that. The only good thing about that new Star Wars trilogy was Old
Was
Man
Rogue
Luke.
One.
No, that wasn't even part of the trilogy. That was a separate movie.
I know,
'Cause
but Rogue One was the best
Rogue
thing
One was a
in
good
that.
movie.
It was so
This
good, so good.
the Han Solo movie was like, okay, fine. It was cool. It was cool
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But man, like the only redeeming quality of any of those three, uh, like Skywalker movies, was Old Man Luke just coming in, and being like, "I am the Jedi." Ah. That's what
I'm
he did,
sorry.
and then he died. And then he died, and I was sad again because I was like, "Oh man, Luke."
That's
Um.
pretty.
Oh wow, we had a show.
We did. We had something.
This was fun. We
Look,
for not having a plan, we did pretty good.
I think we did. I think we did, guys. I wanted to. Well, not really. It's a sad note, but not really a sad note. A very dear friend of mine has lost two people in his family. His dad and and his auntie, and he's just going through a rough patch. Keep him in your thoughts, and also anyone else. I mean, this is a kind of a horrible time of the year, honestly. Like getting to the holidays and the winter. Like definitely, guys, men, especially women as well. I'm not going to exclude anyone,
Mhm.
but definitely, uh, you know, talk to someone, get some help. It's SID is a real thing, and this time of year is very detrimental to a lot of people. It's down time of the year, so please, like, reach out to people, reach out to someone, hug someone you haven't seen in a while. Like, go outside, do something to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Seasonal depression is serious. It's true. It happens. It happens to me. And it might and this I know this doesn't sound like a solution, but one way to help cope with it is definitely even if you're not feeling up to it, even begrudgingly force yourself to make plans and get outside the house or do something
exactly.
away from being alone, and it makes things a little bit more bearable.
I too suffer from SIDS as well. One thing that helped me, and it's going to sound kind of silly, but they have these lights designed for like I guess to imitate sunlight, and they do help. They do help. I'm a big lights kid. I always love flashing lights as a child, and like lights always help me when I'm depressed anyway. But definitely, like that is something that helps. And like honestly, seek out new things, learn new things. Get have someone in your corner that wants you, that pushes you to do things as well. That like SIDS is a serious thing, and unfortunately, we're getting to that time of the year. So just
Yeah.
keep your head up, guys. Like I said, I'm not promoting men more than women, but I am a man, and mental health day just is actually today or yesterday, I believe. And like, just guys, keep your heads up. You are enough. We do need you. We love you.
LE. Everybody love everybody. Um Great inspiring words there. Last plug for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Again, a lot of horrendous things going on in Gaza right now. Palestinians are dying every minute right now, basically. Over 3,000 now have died just in the past week as a result of airstrikes and bombings and more will likely die as food, water, and other critical resources become less and less abundant in the region. Please consider donating to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Link for that is in the chat. It is linked at the top. Please, please, please do that. Um, it does not matter what your political affiliation is. It does not matter the politics of this right now. Like, there's a time, a place, and a forum to discuss those things for sure. But I think one thing everyone can agree on is we need to end the war, end the bombings, end the suffering, and try to start whatever minimal healing we can because losing people, things don't look good there. That's all I will say at this forum, obviously. Want to know more? Follow me on Twitter. You guys can follow Trevor on Twitter at TREVERTAINMENT. That is TREVERTAINMENT. Bet you thought
That
I'm
guy's good.
Yeah, I bet you thought I was reading that this whole time. Hell no. Hell no. I memorized that. Um Go follow him on Twitter, guys. Be sure to hit that like button. We got Liam saying, I got someone in my corner. His name is
I hate you and
That's
love
a
you at the same
really good
time.
one. And on that note, I think it's time to end the show. Uh, but stick around for a minute after the show ends. Just a quick second. Actually, no, just a few seconds after show ends for a sneak peek into a new era of OT Graps.